It's crunch time for the Premier Conference teams. This semifinal match coming up right now, Turnstone Furious Flyers, the home team, versus CNY United. For Power Soccer Shop, I'm Tony Jackson, and joining me for this match from the Glass of Chicago Fire, Joel Rodriguez. Joel?
Tony, I'm excited to be here. I think this is going to be an amazing match. I think both of the teams have really been hitting their stride and building a rhythm. especially in these last couple games, and I'm excited to see how it turns out.
CNY United beat Minnesota Magic 5-0, and Turnstone won their game as well. And so now both these teams meet for the chance to take on the winner of RHI Sudden Impact and the Circle City Rollers. Your center referee is Aaron Wiley. Let's go over the starting lineups real quick. For Turnstone with the ball right now, number 6, Danil Vorndran. Now taking on Peyton Sefik, number 4, David Dowling. Also on the floor for Turnstone, number 87, Luke Labus, and in goal, number 8, Tiffany Labus. There's a hard shot that's sent out of play. For CNY United in goal, number 22, Ryan Charbonneau. Also on the floor, number 18, Peyton Sefik. Also number 23, Tony Reuter. And to round out the CNY lineup, number 25, Drew Cunningham. All kinds of matches going on right now across the Plasman Athletic Center. In the 7th place match, Tampa Thunder versus Minnesota Magic. Here back on court 1, Tony Reuter taking on Danil Vorndran. Labus now, Tiffany Labus taking on Tony Reuter. Labus out of the goal area. Reuter trying to turn her around. Goes out of play. On court 4, the 5th place match, Minnesota Shockwave versus San Jose Steamrollers. We're going to get a 2-on-1 violation on CNY United. Turnstone Flyers setting up. They've been, to say it nicely, Joel, destroying the competition for the most part throughout this tournament.
They really have. I mean, I think you notice this team, which is a newer lineup for this season, has really been finding their rhythm and clicking.
They have added David Dowling from the Turnstone Furious Flyers to their squad, which was already strong to begin with, but David Dowling just adds another dimension to this team. Now Luke Labus, one of the hardest kickers in U.S. Power Soccer, sends it into Ryan Charbonneau. That one's going out for an MK Battery goal kick.
The nice thing about both of these teams is that they're both very offensive and very defensive, so I think it might be a case of who makes a mistake first.
And really at this point in the tournament, and really at this level, honestly, a lot of times it does come down to who's going to make the mistake. You know, everybody at this point and at this level has been playing each other for years, and so although geographically these teams aren't close together, everybody kind of knows what everybody else does.
Yeah.
And so this really becomes a game of margins, especially when you reach the semifinals. Dowling into Sefik. Dowling over to Vorndran. Vorndran back to Dowling again. And now that pass, Charbonneau has to make a save on it. Labus. Luke Labus taking on Ryan Charbonneau. Labus trying to turn Charbonneau, but he's not going to get inside that post. We're going to get a goal kick for CNY United.
A lot of pressure early from the Flyers right now.
Yeah, they do have a really, really strong lineup. I mean, David Dowling and Danil Vorndran, two very physical players who are excellent ball handlers, and Luke Labus is over there just waiting out in free space, just waiting for any loose ball to come his way. He's preparing to take rocket shots towards the CNY goal. And then Tiffany Labus in goal is unbelievable back there, so calm and steady. It's going to be hard for CNY United, but, you know, CNY United, 2 members of Team USA represented here. Drew Cunningham getting ready to take the kick. 1 member, Peyton Sefik the other. So, I mean, lots of experience out here, Joel.
Absolutely, and it's a case where CNY has been playing together for so long, and this is a new lineup for Turnstone, so we see if that has an impact at all.
CNY United have been together for over a decade. Dowling to Vorndran. Reuter's there. Reuter getting dragged into the goal area. Charbonneau there to help out. Nicely done by Vorndran to earn a corner kick. Labus looking to take a quick kick. This corner kick brought to you by Biogen. Luke Labus, one of the hardest kickers. You'll see it right here. Labus all the way into the defense. Well done by CNY.
Nice little give and go right there.
Now the key for Turnstone is to try to neutralize the CNY passing game. That's where they really excel. Now one-on-one they're good, but how they generate their offense is through passing and moving the ball quickly around the floor.
Absolutely.
So Tiffany Labus just guards that post just in case that ball was coming through.
And the interesting thing with Turnstone, too, is all of their players are not shy about shooting from anywhere on the court at any time.
And that's what makes them such a threat, Joel. I mean, you really have to be totally alert at all times because, as you said, they'll take a shot from pretty much anywhere. So let's see how it unfolds over the next 34 minutes. Ball still in play. Peyton Seffick driving. David Dowling there. Peyton Seffick looking to make a pass. There it is. Cunningham. Reuter's going to have to take it. Dowling lets that ball go out. Kick in. Turnstone Flyers. Nicely done. Drew Cunningham close to a 2-on-1 violation. There's a pass. Seffick. Reuter with a shot. Save. Oh, Reuter gets that ball up. It's still in play. That ball is now out. Let's see if we can get a replay of that, ladies and gentlemen. See if the replay is available for this.
Really, really close shot. Very dangerous.
Extremely close shot. Turnstone on defense doing very well here. Now as we restart live action, Reuter, that ball goes right behind him.
And exactly what you said earlier, that's what makes CNY so dangerous, is that once they get you down in that offensive end, they're going to move the ball, and their communication, their rotation is all perfect.
They love to pass the ball around and work it and open up the defense. And Turnstone has to be very mindful of that. Dowling. Reuter almost got that ball away. Seffick, now here's a chance for Cunningham. Drew Cunningham takes a shot. Drew Cunningham with a goal. So much patience from Drew Cunningham. He had that one scoped out all the way. It is 1-0 CNY United. Let's watch this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Dowling, the deflection over to Cunningham. Tiffany Labus had no choice but to cover that post.
It's such a difficult position to be in as the goalie when it's one-on-one and the opponent has speed coming with the ball. You have to choose either post or center, and at that time, it wasn't the right decision, but it was a great shot.
I mean, again, there wasn't really much that Tiffany Labus could do with that. That ball glancing off of Cunningham. It's going to be a kick-in for Turnstone, and this is where they're deadly here. You let Luke Labus kick those balls across the area. Peyton Seffick is going to be on his toes, trying to stop this shot from coming across. Labus winds up. Seffick perfectly read. Dowling gets his way through. Dowling trying to find a gap in the defense. Charbonneau gets turned around, but nicely done. Great job, Ryan Charbonneau. And now this chess match between Dowling and Seffick. Seffick, nicely done to work that ball around. Ball still in play. Pass across. Cunningham's there. He knocks it out of play. Kick in. Turnstone Flyers. Labus gonna take the kick. Seffick waiting again. Dowling dives in. Seffick's there. Oh, and that ball bounces around. Seffick saves it. Ball comes out. Labus gonna take a shot all the way across to Vorendran, but it's behind him. Kick in, CNY United. Seffick trying to drag Dowling down the floor. He does. Gets the ball away, but he's not going to catch it before it goes out. Turnstone kick in.
I know it's very early, but I'm reminded of the game yesterday between Sudden Impact and Magic, where Magic were putting on so much pressure so early, but Sudden Impact able to execute on the opportunities that they had.
Dowling driving into the area. Seffick. Charbonneau's there. Labus going to take a shot. Labus off of Seffick. Labus. Seffick reads it well again. Reuter now. Reuter, the spin kick. He gets just a little bit on it. Is it going to stay in play? It's twirling towards the post, and it just glances outside. It's going to be an MK Battery goal kick for the Turnstone Flyers. Quick update on Court 3. Tampa Thunder, Minnesota Magic. Magic have scored. It's 1-0 in that match. Dowling against Reuter. Dowling keeps it in play. Sefik has to retreat. Sefik just letting Dowling go behind him to turn him around. Dowling's not going to get to the post as both of them drag down towards the end line here. Ball out of play. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. No, the referee says it's going to be a goal kick. Now on Court 4, the scoreboard is reading 3-2 in favor of the Shockwave. It's early in the match, folks. Lots of fireworks going on over there. And on Court 2, they are getting ready to get underway. The reason why that game hasn't started yet is the last match went into golden goal. They played 2 golden goal periods. Ball State Cardinals won off of a set play. Dustin Gilmer, the game-winning goal. Luke Labus setting up. David Dowling looks like he's going to dive down for a screen. Let's see what happens here. Sefik reads it again. Vorndrand's there, and they let it go out. And great patient play by Sefik and Charbonneau. They recognized the ball was going to roll wide, and they just let it go out.
Turnstone's getting a lot of opportunities right now. We got to see if they can capitalize on them.
David Dowling with a shot, saved by Charbonneau. Oh, that ball's still in play. Sefik hangs on to it. Wonderful move. Peyton Sefik. Now that ball out of play. Still in play, actually. 2 great ball handlers right there in Sefik and Dowling.
Absolutely, but they're so contrasting at the same time. David playing with so much aggression. Peyton so patient.
Sefik down the floor. Dowling thought about taking a pass. Now Cunningham's there. Cunningham has to retreat a little bit to control the ball. Dowling, Cunningham, Reuter waiting to receive a pass. Ball still in play. Cunningham looking to pass it out. Had a split second where he might have had a chance, but Dowling holds him off. This is great action between those two. Now CNY United looking to increase their lead.
A lot of movement defensively from Turnstone. They're not just sitting there waiting for it.
Cunningham, Sefik. Oh, Sefik turned the wrong way for that ball. Goes out for a kick in. Vorndrand, nicely done by Cunningham. That's close to a 2-on-1 violation. Referee Aaron Wiley is going to call it. Dowling and Vorndrand just neither one of them could decide who was going to take the ball there.
And that is such a dangerous position to be that deep in your own half trying to clear it out.
Dowling, he gets that ball the wrong way, and now it's going to be a Biogen corner kick for CNY United. Sefik at the near post, Reuter at the far post, Cunningham taking the kick. Sefik tries to go behind Dowling, and almost gets there. That ball off of Sefik. It's going to be a kick in. Actually, it was off of Dowling. So Cunningham will do it again. Sefik back to Cunningham, back to Sefik again. Sefik turning, bringing it back down. Sefik going to look to swing it out to Reuter. Sefik looking, almost had a shot there. Dowling closed it off nicely. Another kick in for CNY United.
And you really see CNY putting on so much pressure right now.
Cunningham going to take the kick. I think what works well for CNY United is their patience, because Turnstone like to play a physical game, and if you're patient, you don't allow them to do that. And so CNY United kind of stripping away Turnstone's biggest weapon, and that's their aggression. by being patient, waiting for the ball, and they're not getting turned around too much when they go one-on-one. And so I think that's part of the reason why CNY United is being so successful at the moment. The kick out, Sefik, back to Cunningham. Cunningham with a shot, and we're going to get a 2-on-1 violation. CNY United on the call.
Turnstone doing a good job of getting out of their own half right now.
Cunningham bringing them back in, however. David Dowling, very strong one-on-one. That ball out of play. Let's see, it goes in favor of Turnstone. Now, the other semifinal match has begun. We're only in the second minute, and there is no score. Cunningham. That ball just going to roll out, and again, Tiffany Labus. Tried and true between those posts. Just make sure that the ball doesn't sneak through anywhere. Sefik, and it looks like
the referee wanted to see, yeah.
Looks like, the goalpost is a little off its mark. Nope, it's fine. So they're going to start again. Sefik, great job to cut that off. Danil Vorendran gets around Reuter quite easily. Now Vorendran going to try to drag Cunningham down the floor, and Vorendran is one of the most physical players you're going to encounter.
Very strong ball handler.
Sefik, close to a 2-on-1 violation. Luke Labus and Danil Vorendran. Now Drew Cunningham going to take the kick in. Reuters there. Try to clear out Vorendran and Dowling just a little bit. Sefik with the ball. Vorendran across the Labus, but it's cut off by Sefik. Dowling's there. Nicely done, Peyton Sefik. That ball is out of play. It's going to be a set ball. Now, it looked like Dowling rolled that ball out of play, but the referees have the advantage of being down there on the floor to see that.
They do.
Sefik, Vorendran. That ball out for a goal kick. 18th minute, CNY United 1-0 in the lead.
One thing I'm noticing is that a lot of times with Turnstone this season, you've seen a lot of ball movement, specifically between David Dowling and Danil Vorendran, and I think the patience of Peyton Sefik is really sort of neutralizing that. You see a lot of one-on-ones right now with the team.
Labus with an opportunity to shoot. Dowling looking to take a shot, but Cunningham cuts him off. Quick update on court 2. RHI Sudden Impact 1, Circle City Rollers 0. That game in the 5th minute. Across to Labus, cut off by Sefik. Vorendran's there. Vorendran on the wing. Vorendran trying to drive Sefik. Vorendran driving. Charbonneau there in support. They're going to stop Vorendran. Sefik pushing against the back of Vorendran. Sefik now pushing Vorendran out of the area. Vorendran doesn't get a shot off because Sefik recovers very quickly. Vorendran trying to pass it out. And it looks like the official going to call a foul on Peyton Sefik. So now Luke Labus very close in the goal area, going to fire one across. Let's see if David Dowling tries to cut it off. There's a shot, and Vorendran hits it the wrong way. You don't see that very often, but CNY United fortunate for that mistake right there.
Again, I think you can see the pressure of the semifinals kicking in right there. That's not a mistake you usually see Turnstone making.
Nice give and go, Cunningham and Sefik. Cunningham trying to get around Vorendran. Vorendran dragging Cunningham, but Cunningham gets back nicely. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like RHI Sudden Impact have scored again. I'll give you an update in a moment. Vorendran crashes into the scorer's table. Reuter takes that ball, kicks it down towards the end line. It's going to go out for an MK Battery goal kick. And indeed, in the 6th minute, RHI Sudden Impact 2, Circle City Rollers 0. And on court 4, a goal fest as the Minnesota Shockwave up 4-2 over the San Jose Steamrollers. Sefik sends that one out of play. Kick in, Turnstone. We're in added time here in the first half. A goal by Drew Cunningham. The difference at the moment, we're going to get a set ball. That thing popped up well past 20 inches.
Definitely. You used the term before, but watching this game, I definitely view a chess match right now. Both teams trying to be very strategic. Neither one wanting to give up any mistakes.
Vorndran tries to get around Sefik. Nicely done by Sefik to knock it off of Vorndran. Reuter give and go with Sefik. Reuter, ball still in play. Reuter carrying the ball down the floor. Reuter looking to pass out to Sefik. Reuter now going to try to get around Vorndran. Reuter trying to drag Vorndran. Cunningham clears out of the way. The cross. There's the halftime whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting match. Both teams have had their opportunities. And I mean, Turnstone's bread and butter is the set play in the attacking area. And I have to say, CNY United have done a stellar job of stopping that so far.
They really have. I think, like we referenced earlier, it's the patience of CNY, the way they play. As solid of a defender that Charbonneau and Sefik are in the box, they're not letting Turnstone really capitalize on any of the opportunities that they've gotten.
And on the other end, CNY United haven't had too many opportunities, but they did convert on one, and that is the difference right now. So we're going to go to break. When we come back the second half, CNY United, Turnstone Flyers, the winner, going to the Premier Conference Championship match. We'll bring you the second half in just a few moments. You're watching the 2018 USPSA MK Battery Conference Cup Series. the second half is about to begin. CNY United leading 1-0 over the Turnstone Flyers. The winner of this match will go on to the Premier Conference Final. For Power Soccer Shop, I'm Tony Jackson. Joining me for the final 20 minutes of this match, once again from Glass of Chicago Fire, Joel Rodriguez. And Joel, Turnstone certainly have their work cut out for them here. CNY United have been neutralizing their attack for the most part.
They really have. I think, we need to see how they respond. I know, especially in a semifinal situation, when you're in this, as aggressive as they play, are they going to over-push now?
2-on-1 violation on CNY United. Quick update, they are in the 16th minute in the other semifinal match. RHI Sudden Impact 3, Circle City Rollers 1. Cunningham taking on Dowling, trying to get behind Dowling. Dowling doesn't allow him to pass the ball up. Now Cunningham going to try to back Dowling down. Cunningham tried to knock it off of Dowling. Dowling keeps it in. Nicely done, David Dowling. We're going to get a 2-on-1 Cunningham and Sefik. Warndran taking the kick. Cunningham doing well to hold on. Warndran gets it away from Cunningham. Now he tries to get it away from Sefik, but he can't keep it in play. It's going to be a kick in. CNY United. On court 4, the goals keep coming. It's 4-3, Shockwave over the Steamrollers. And on court 1, still 1-0, Magic over Tampa Thunder. Lavis can't hold on to that ball. It's going to be a kick in. Once again for CNY United. Cunningham looking for his options. Now the assistant referee asking Warndran to move back. He's got to be back 5 meters from the ball. Warndran tries to take it past CNY defense. Nicely done by Peyton Sefik to chip it away. Dowling. Pass, Warndran from Dowling. Sefik tries to get around Warndran, and he does. Nice move. Sefik looking to pass. Cunningham's there. Cunningham pushes over to Reuter. Reuter back to Cunningham. Back to Reuter again. Reuter misses the 180 spin kick. Good passing. Just couldn't connect on the final shot.
Again, that ball movement of CNY is amazing. Right now, when Turnstone's moving the ball, it seems to be like one pass, carry the ball up. One pass, carry the ball up. But CNY, when they get that ball moving, you're in trouble.
Reuter, let's go. Cunningham's there to collect the ball. Warndran. Cunningham. And a contact foul on Warndran. And I could be mistaken, but it seems like the referees are calling the contact a little bit more this year. I just remember that third place match between Turnstone and Magic last year. There's so much contact. Now here's a break for Luke Lavis. Lavis with a shot. He gets past Charbonneau, but can't keep it between the posts.
Wow, we almost saw a mirror image of what happened with CNY scoring on Tiffany Lavis earlier in the match, but Luke not able to put it away.
Good job by Charbonneau to come up and force Labus to make that shot before he wanted to. Reuter now taking the ball against Dowling, who strips it away.
And I think that speaks to the experience of CNY. I mean, all of the players are relatively young, but the experience and the age on CNY definitely showing right now.
Dowling tried to go for a pass to Warndran. Warndran didn't see it. And another goal for RHI Sudden Impact. That score 4-1. Circle City Rollers struggling to score. They are now in out of time. Actually, correction, 5-1 the score. Give and go. Cunningham, Sefik. Sefik supporting Cunningham as Cunningham drives down along with Dowling towards the touchline. Kick in. Turnstone Flyers. Warndran, Dowling, Cunningham, cutting off the ball. Great battle between those two, Cunningham and Dowling. The kick out, Sefik thought about a shot, and the delayed shot goes off of Dowling and out of play. And if you're Turnstone, That's pretty much where you want the ball to go out to pin CNY deep. I think Sefik could have just taken the initial shot to maybe go behind Dowling.
Right. Well, good job on David Dowling for reading that, too.
It was a very good job, David Dowling. He's so good on defense. And another pass does not connect for Turnstone. And now the scoreboard on the other court, on court 2, has been corrected. It is indeed 4-1. RHI, sudden impact in the lead. Cunningham, Vorndrand, back here on court 1. CNY United still with a 1-0 lead. Sefik, Dowling. Sefik looking to kick it out to Cunningham, but Dowling knows that. He cuts off those passing angles. Dowling's got position on Cunningham. Cunningham, can he recover and turn Dowling around? There's a battle here. He got him turned around, but Dowling trying to turn him back. Great battle between these two. And now Cunningham has to release Vorndrand to Dowling, and now Turnstone passing the ball, but we're going to get a 2-on-1 violation on CNY United. Luke Labus, deadly from this range.
It was promising for Turnstone right there. I saw that ball movement starting to pick up a little bit for them.
Luke Labus, the kick to Dowling. That one off his back wheel. And Labus does sometimes struggle with his accuracy. I mean, he has all the power in the world, but every once in a while, he doesn't get the ball quite where he wants it. And we saw an example of that right there. But when he's on, he's almost impossible to stop.
Oh, absolutely.
Nicely done, Sefik, to let that ball go all the way to Reuter. Vorndrand, hard contact between Reuter and Vorndrand. Ball out of play. Referee says kick in for CNY United. Drew Cunningham going to take the kick.
Trying to open up the lead here.
Cunningham sees Dowling moving, so he started with the kick and he didn't do it. Sefik, oh, and there's a collision just outside the goal area. This is going to be a direct free kick from just outside the goal area, Joel.
Very, very dangerous. And again, with CNY's ball movement, let's see if they can put Turnstone out of position to open up the lead.
Sefik into Dowling. Golden opportunity there. Shot missed by Sefik. Dowling dragging Sefik down the floor. Close to a 2-on-1 violation. Sefik and Dowling still battling it out. Now Charbonneau's there. That ball kicked out. Vorndrand, Dowling with a 180 spin kick. 2-on-1 violation, CNY United. Another dangerous area, but this kick, an indirect free kick. This free kick brought to you by MK Battery. Labus, Luke Labus, preparing to take a shot.
They need to capitalize here.
Labus, Charbonneau with a great save. Cunningham's going to get that ball and head down the floor. He's ahead of Dowling. So Cunningham one-on-one with Tiffany Labus. Cunningham, can he get around Labus again? No, he can't. Tiffany Labus is very strong when she gets in the right position. Cunningham tried to kick it out to Sefik. Sefik delayed a little bit now. Tiffany Labus on a break down the floor. Labus trying to drag Sefik into the goal area. Sefik holding her back.
Tiffany, a very capable offensive player.
That ball out of play. It's going to be a corner kick. Let's see what the officials say. It is going to be a corner kick for Turnstone.
They're getting a lot of opportunities.
Now Peyton Sefik, Ryan Charbonneau in the goal area to defend. David Dowling for Turnstone at the near post. Vorndrand at the far post. Labus across, and everybody misses that ball. And now a break. Tiffany Labus has to come up and make a play. She's going to try to clear it, and Reuter couldn't get there. Great defense once again by CNY United. Reuter back in. Reuter trailing Sefik as he drives Dowling down. Dowling strips the ball away. Reuter comes in to take over. Dowling gets the ball past Reuter. Cunningham's back for CNY United. We're going to get a foul on Reuter for hooking David Dowling. Laib is going to take the kick. Drew Cunningham defending Vorndran. Reuter defending Dowling. Luke Labus looking to pick his spot. Labus off of Cunningham. Labus. Sefik sends that ball down the floor. Labus has got it. Reuter's there. That ball's going to roll out harmlessly for a goal kick.
I think you can really see the price of the aggression of Turnstone's style of play here. They get all of these opportunities and they move the ball, but CNY has such good defense that when they clear it out, it's almost always a one-on-one for Tiffany on her own end.
So far it hasn't cost him, but we'll see if that changes as this game goes on. Cunningham taking on Dowling. Sefik is back in support. Sefik now waiting for that pass, and there it is. Sefik now with a shot. Cunningham tries to go between Vorndran and Labus. That ball goes off the back of Vorndran's chair, and now another corner kick brought to you by Biogen. Andrew Cunningham coming in to take the kick. Reuter waiting at the far post. Peyton Sefik at the near post. A little soft tap. Cunningham across. Oh, and Tony Reuter's there to score a goal. Wow. Perfectly executed play, ladies and gentlemen. There was a soft pass from Cunningham to Sefik, and we'll watch the replay here, ladies and gentlemen. A soft kick from Cunningham to Sefik. Sefik passes it back to Cunningham. Cunningham, with a split defense, goes across. Tiffany Labus couldn't get her guard on it. Tony Reuter's there to score. Labus with a direct shot on goal. And that ball way up in the air almost takes out the assistant referee.
I think you can see the frustration right now with Luke. And with CNY, again, the passing game is key. That's why they're up 2-0 right now.
Cunningham, Vorndran, drag it to the touchline. And it's going to be a set ball, 33rd minute. CNY United leading 2-0 over Turnstone. And with the way this weekend has gone, Joel, I don't think many people would have predicted this.
Absolutely not. I mean, with the way that Circle City always play and the way Turnstone have been, like you said, kind of destroying everybody else this weekend, I don't think anyone saw this coming.
Cunningham dragging Vorndran. Cunningham pushing. Cunningham keeping the ball in play. Cunningham trying to kick the ball out. David Dowling is there. David Dowling, that's close to a 2-on-1, and it's going to get called. Cunningham came up for the ball. Peyton Sefik coming down for the ball. And they got within 3 meters of each other. Cunningham tried to stop Dowling. Reuter now trying to stop Dowling. Another 2-on-1 call, this time on Reuter and Cunningham. Dowling, that's close to another 2-on-1 violation. Sefik, is he going to take a shot? No, he's not. He saw David Dowling there, so he very wisely decided not to. Now Dowling pushing the ball down the floor. Sefik trying to hold him off, trying to prevent him from getting the ball back in towards the goal area, but Dowling does extremely well to get that ball back in. Sefik and Dowling now. A little battle here. Sefik does beautifully to get that ball out.
And Sefik does such a great job of not letting you get off a clean pass.
Sefik trying to go around Dowling. Sefik trying to back the ball away from Dowling now. Dowling getting around Sefik. Dowling keeping that ball in play. Sefik now squeezing out David Dowling, and that's going to be a foul on Peyton Sefik. So now a indirect free kick, excuse me. Luke Labus going to try to send another rocket shot across the box. Peyton Sefik very deep along the goal line. Will David Dowling try to cut the ball off and split the defense? Sefik, once again, I mean, his defense right now is unbelievable, Joel.
It's outstanding. They're not able to get off any clean shots. It really shows the experience of these two defenders in Charbonneau and Sefik right now.
Cunningham, cut off by Vorndran. That ball is through. Labus with a cross. Vorndran with a shot and a goal. Perfectly executed counterattack by Turnstone.
This game is not over yet.
And you see the replay here. Sefik, Cunningham, Vorndran read that perfectly. Labus was there. He cuts it across, and Charbonneau was dead in the water at that point. There's nothing he could do about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a match. We're entering the 36th minute. CNY United up 2-1.
And they've been trying to set that up all game. Finally, we're able to capitalize. Is this going to change the momentum?
Now Turnstone with a renewed life here. Sefik looking to take a shot. No, he doesn't. Sefik with the pass. Cunningham. Reuter is there. Reuter misses.
CNY's positioning around the box is so perfect. I mean, Reuter not able to catch up with it, but their passing and precision is beautiful to watch.
Time ticking away here. Can Turnstone get another goal? Reuter now bounces that ball on Labus. Reuter working against Vorndran. Reuter loses the ball. Cunningham has to come in. Drew Cunningham, Daniil Vorndran. Vorndran getting dragged into the area by Cunningham. Cunningham gonna look to maybe pass the ball back out. Sefik is there. Cunningham right there. That's a 2-on-1 violation. And these two have been getting caught all game long with it. And I've said it multiple times, I'll say it again. A 2-on-1 is the quickest way to kill your offense. Oh, and there's a shot by Cunningham, saved by Labus. Cunningham kicks it out. Peyton Sefik is there. Sefik gonna try to drive the ball. Nice turn by Dowling to keep Sefik from passing. Reuter now with the ball. Dowling giving chase. David Dowling. Tony Reuter doing battle. Nicely done, David Dowling. Sefik with the ball once again. And we're going to bring the ball back. This is going to be a free kick for Turnstone. This free kick brought to you by MK Battery. 26th minute on court 2. RHI Center Tech 5. Circle City Rollers 1. We're going to get a foul on Drew Cunningham for ramming into Vorndran.
Normally Luke is taking his kicks, but David Dowling seems to be wanting to take them for himself right now.
Dowling into Cunningham. Dowling across to Vorndran. Vorndran cut off by Sefik. Sefik cuts that pass from Dowling. Now Sefik. Dowling. And that ball bounces to Labus. Luke Labus with a shot. He misses it. Charbonneau now coming out of the goal area to take on Dowling. Ryan Charbonneau loses the ball. Ryan Charbonneau recovers well. Ryan Charbonneau sends the ball out of play.
These shots right now by Turnstone are starting to feel more and more dangerous. Let's see if they can tie it up here.
Luke Labus setting up. Vorndran at the far post, Dowling at the near post. Oh, and Vorndran with a shot! Daniil Vorndran with a goal in the 38th minute. We are level at 2, ladies and gentlemen. Saw Peyton Sefik here late getting to the ball. Vorndran did not miss.
Wow.
Joel, that was the exact word I was thinking of. Wow.
Yeah, it's the percentages. You take enough shots on goal, the average is going to even out that you're going to make a couple.
Reuter gets around Luke Labus, but he can't get around David Dowling. That ball out, another kick in. This time for Turnstone.
You can feel the intensity with Turnstone right now.
That ball off of Dowling. Good job by Cunningham to win that kick in. Sefik back to Cunningham. That ball a little too far ahead of Cunningham. Kick in for Turnstone. Entering the 40th minute and added time. Dowling, Cunningham, off of Vorndran. We are now officially in added time here. Vorndran back to Dowling. That ball off of Dowling and out of play. And if Turnstone, you'll take that because you're just pushing CNY United back.
Absolutely, you can just feel the momentum shift right now. It's practically palpable.
Dowling Sefik is there. Sefik has to stop the ball. Cunningham has to get out of the way. Sefik can't keep the ball in. Added time. 2-2 the score. And unless something unbelievable happens, we're going to go to overtime. Let's see. Reuter's there. Reuter pushing the ball down the floor. Tiffany Lavis has to make a play on it. David Dowling's there. Oh, and we're going to get a free kick for CNY United. Now, I'm a little confused as to why they didn't allow the play to continue. Especially considering that ball was in on the Turnstone goal. But we're going to bring the ball back. We're going to set up a direct free kick here. This is too far for scoring. Reuter sends that ball out of play.
You can feel the pressure on both teams right now. CNY to, try to maintain that lead, bring it back, and
oh, there's the ball. It rolls out of play. It's going out for a kick in. CNY United going to put a lot of pressure on Turnstone here. They're deep. Let's see how hard they press them. Dowling gets the ball past Cunningham. Sefik now. Sefik taking the ball against Dowling. Reuter there with the ball. Reuter looking to maybe pass back. Nicely done by Dowling to cut off that passing lane. Reuter, David Dowling, huge battle going on. Dowling wins. Dowling pushes the ball out. And ladies and gentlemen, we have reached full time. Joel, this has been an unbelievable match. I mean, CNY United led for most of the match. And Turnstone come back with 2 goals of their own. And we're going to go to overtime.
This has been amazing to watch. Great play on both sides. The pressure's on right now. Overtime, semifinals, winner goes on to the championship game. I can't wait to see what happens.
It's going to be exciting. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have overtime. You're watching the Premier Conference semifinal, CNY United Turnstone. We'll be back in a little bit. welcome to overtime at the Premier Conference semifinal for Power Soccer Shop. I'm Tony Jackson, and sticking along with me from Glass Chicago Fire, Joel Rodriguez. And Joel, we got at least 10 more minutes of Power Soccer here.
Couldn't ask for more. I mean, this is such an exciting game right now.
CNY United looking to regain the lead. Turnstone looking to take the lead for the first time. They battled all the way back, though, to their credit. They were down 2-0, and they came all the way back. Dowling across to Vorndran, and Vorndran tried to go back to Dowling again, but Dowling not quite ready for that.
I think you might have been expecting Vorndran to take a shot on goal. It looked like he was ready to clear back up defensively.
Cunningham, Levis, that ball in the air. Cunningham, back to Cunningham, the give and go from Sefik. Now Sefik with the ball, close to a 2-on-1 again. A little miscommunication between Cunningham and Sefik gives the ball to Turnstone.
It is still deep in their half right now, and CNY has been putting on a lot of pressure.
Cunningham thought about taking a shot, but wisely decided not to. Levis, Cunningham looking to pass across. Cunningham gets the ball away from Levis. Now Dowling will take over. Sefik tried to go back to Cunningham. That's a 2-on-1 violation. The referee didn't call it. It's going to be a kick-in for CNY United. Drew Cunningham going to use that power, try to get it across to Reuter. Cunningham, Sefik cuts the ball off. Oh, and there's a deflection off of Sefik. Tiffany Levis tried to clear it. Peyton Sefik read it well, but couldn't get it back on goal.
Turnstone carried a lot of the momentum towards the end of that second half.
Dowling, Cunningham, into Levis. That ball hops over Cunningham's guard, but it was over 20 inches.
Nicely done.
That ball out of play. Kick in for Turnstone. Now, this is how they scored their last goal, Joel. Can they do it again? We're going to find out. Levis. All the way across. Vorndran with a shot. Saved by Sefik. That ball bounced over 20 inches again, but that time Sefik was ready.
Wow, it is very nice to see, though, Luke, we were talking about it earlier, his accuracy, not quite on point, but right now he's getting those passes across with pinpoint accuracy.
The pass, Cunningham's going to take the ball. Cunningham trying to get Levis down the floor. Cunningham wins. Dowling's back on defense. Nicely done by Dowling. Sefik back to control the ball. To try to take the ball away from Dowling, he does. Sefik, the last to touch it. 39th minute on the other court, 5-1, RHI Sudden Impact leading the Circle City Rollers. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't see the final score from the Shockwave Steamrollers match. You can go online and check out the updated scores. Go to Team Snap and their website and look for U.S. Power Soccer. Find all the updated scores on there. Dowling, Sefik. Dowling gets past Sefik, close to a 2-on-1 violation. Advantage call, play continues. Reuter, Charbonneau in the goal area, ball out. Cryogen corner kick coming up for the Turnstone Flyers.
Another set play for Turnstone.
We are in added time here in this first overtime period. Level at 2. Labus, Dowling. Easy save for the CNY defense. Oh, and David Dowling!
Wow!
Saw Charbonneau had left the post and snuck one past him. Turnstone, Flyers, 3. CNY United 2. You see the replay here. Ryan Charbonneau comes up to make a play. Dowling saw the open space, and he did not miss. He didn't have much margin for error, but he made it count.
It really looked, even to myself, that Dowling was just going to try to take control of the ball and drive it through. I don't think either one of them was expecting that shot.
Cunningham. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch sides and restart play. CNY United, after leading for so long in this match, have 5 minutes to equalize. Let's see if they can pull off the feat.
CNY 2015 champions. I know they want to get back there and try to reclaim the title. Turnstone 2 years ago made it and lost in the finals. I know they want to win their first.
Well, regardless of who wins this match, we will have a new champion this season, as the Circle City Rollers will be playing for 3rd place. They are in added time right now, and they still trail 5-1. And the final whistle is just blown on court 2. RHI Sudden Impact have punched their way to the final. Their opponent will be decided in the next few minutes. Now Drew Cunningham is definitely outside 5 meters. Labus with the shot. Charbonneau with a punch down the floor. Tiffany Labus comes up to make a play on it, and she just holds onto the ball. Cunningham now with an opportunity. Drew Cunningham thought he was going to go behind Labus for a moment. Drew Cunningham, tense moments for the Turnstone defense. Borndran's there. Tiffany Labus is there. Cunningham patiently trying to find an opening. Cunningham with a pass, cut off by Dowling. Oh, there's Reuter with an opportunity. He had a moment to pass the ball off of Dowling. Dowling, Sefik driving, ball out of play. It's going to be a kick in for CNY United.
Wow, that was very dangerous for Turnstone.
7th minute of this overtime period. Cunningham pushes through. Cunningham gets around Dowling, and the referee says too much contact on that turn. Time winding down for CNY United. 3 minutes plus any added time left to go. They're close to scoring. They haven't been able to get it yet. Drew Cunningham looking to be aggressive here. Cunningham, the aggression pays off. But Dowling off of Sefik. Good job by Sefik to read that.
You can feel Turnstone gaining confidence as the seconds tick away right now.
Now, Joel, if you're Turnstone, do you take these hard hits because you're in the lead at the moment? My strategy, I think, at this point would be to just take your time and try to run the clock down as much as you can.
Absolutely. I think, all 3 of them are strong enough ball handlers to be able to waste a lot of clock time. I don't know that I would be taking these hard shots.
I mean, this just opens up for a deflection down the floor, but luckily for them, Cunningham couldn't get the angle on that.
Yeah, I think back that first goal that CNY scored was on a breakaway when they were playing very aggressively.
There it is once again. Dowling, though, stops it. Dowling trying to turn Cunningham around, and he does. Ball out of play. Kick in, Turnstone. 8th minute here in this overtime period. Time slipping away for CNY United. Labus. Sefik takes it. That's a 2-on-1 violation. Advantage called. Play continues. Dowling driving. And here, if you're Dowling, maybe just, I don't know. I would almost hold on to the ball here, even though Sefik is not going to allow him to do that. 2-on-1 violation. Sefik goes to Reuter, but it's cut off by Levis. Charbonneau right there. Oh, and a shot by Dowling. He will take those.
And Neil saw it coming. He was trying to get right in position, but
ladies and gentlemen,
too fast.
We are in added time here. 10 minutes have been played. CNY United need to work quickly. There's the ball across. Vorendran's there. Labus is there. Labus over to Vorendran. Vorendran hopping, but I don't think he can lift the chair up enough to make it move faster. CNY have a long way to go. Dowling trying to keep the ball down on this end of the floor. Dowling driving. Charbonneau is also there. That ball comes out. Labus with a shot saved by Charbonneau. 2-on-1 violation. Turnstone. Time ticking away. And I think CNY is a little upset that the advantage wasn't called to allow them to keep moving down the floor, even though there really wasn't anything there. And a mistake by Sefik. Sefik driving past to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Sefik. Sefik couldn't get that ball. Vorendran with a shot. Sefik makes a play on it. Sefik trying to push Labus out. Referee checks his watch. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the match.
That was amazing.
Heartbreak for CNY United and jubilation for the Turnstone Flyers as they, down 2 goals, come back to win in overtime, 3-2, and they will play RHI Sudden Impact in the final. Unbelievable semifinal match, Joel. Unbelievable.
Absolutely amazing. You know, especially being a younger team, when you're down 2-0 and the time is ticking away, it can be so easy to kind of fall back and accept the defeat. But, you know, late in the second half, they came back, put 2 goals up, got into overtime, and capitalized again to take that lead.
So we're going to take a break. We have consolation matches coming up, and then the championship matches for the Champions Conference and the Premier Conference. It's been an exciting weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost sad that it's just about over, but it's not quite yet. We'll be bringing you more action in just a little bit. You're watching the 2018 USPSA MK Battery Conference Cup Series.